Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. Saka here in NASCAR racing in 2003 season. I figured I would do something a little different for this Thursday's video with Talladega coming up on Sunday for the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series. I figure why not do some sim racing? Now what I've done is I've skipped qualifying and I am going to just go straight to the race. This will put us in last place for the race, and we have 19 laps to go from worst to first. So that is what we will try to do.
Drivers, start your engine.
Starting on the backstretch. Let's get the wheel calibrated and get going. I'm using the new 2015 car models and the 2016 paint scheme, so all the drivers are up to date as much as I could get them. The website that I got them from had most of the Daytona paint schemes, but not a whole lot of the other paint schemes that have come out this year in the short season that we've had so far. They've only been racing for 2 months. But it serves our purpose. So here we go.
All right, man, pace cars in. Get ready.
I have the Dale Jr. audio pack on, so that's TJ Major spotting for me. And when we take the green, we will try to get to the bottom. Big goal of this event is, first of all, not to crash. Second of all, make our way to the front using that low line. So starting in last has its benefits. I can sort of pick and choose the line that I want to be in right away. We'll go low under Allmendinger here. I don't know about the ratings. I've just got the car pack and installed it, so I don't know if say the drivers that should be up front should be running up front. Now these drivers like to check up a lot on the bottom line, so I have to be really careful for this bottom line not to stall out right when I'm running full speed. Bottom 3 wide there. Basically sort of biding our time. We can make up some good ground if we just hold this bottom line. With this game coming out in 2002, they sort of geared Talladega to be a primarily run on the bottom racetrack. This Sunday, you might actually see them start running single file up by the wall. Under old Ryan Blaney here. We've got some help from behind, but we're back here with the back markers, like the 98 and the 95. Once we get towards the front, we'll start seeing the Gibbs cars. Edwards, Busch, Hamlin. Here we go, get a good run. It's good to get to the outside line and carry that speed and get to the bottom if you can. But Talladega might as well be a rolling parking lot, so it's tough to sort of pick and choose where you want to go. We got Biffle up top running with Trevor Bayne. So the Roush Fenway cars are working together up top. Looks like the high line is moving. But I'm going to drop in behind the 95 and hope that that high line stalls out some. Looks like the 95 has some room to move up a bit. That's the thing with plate racing, is you have to always be mindful of who has room to move and what line is moving. In this particular set, the bottom line will definitely move first, but like I said, sometimes they stall out on the bottom, so we have to make sure that we're not pushing the guy in the middle of the turn. We'll get under the 95 here and settle in behind Stenhouse. Plate racing is all about holding a pretty steady wheel. Don't make any sudden moves, otherwise you're going to take out 15, 20 cars in the process. I see Boyer up there bouncing around. We can get Bain here, but I'm not going to press Stenhouse. He'll drop down to the bottom, and we will follow him on through. I'd like to let Tony in, sentimental favorite. Poor Tony. Wish you the best this year, man. But we've got positions to make. Got the 23 going under Danica. That's going to be a 4 wide push, and I am not about to go 4 wide here. Almost came off the bottom there, and that would be bad for us. Oh, Tony's pushing in the middle. We're sort of stalling out here, but we've got some room to move up under the 23. There we go. And we can get the 20. See ya, Kenseth. There's Chase Elliott up there in the 24. Stenhouse. We'll try to sniff off of Boyer here. Just ride that yellow line. Don't go below it. They won't penalize you if you pass below the yellow, but we want to make this as close as possible. Otherwise, we'd have to give up our spot. Oh, Kenseth. Whoo! Kenseth made a move down low, and I had to shut him off. Go under Boyer here and pair up with Truex. That'll put us 3 wide with Hamlin. We got the Penske cars, Keselowski and Logano, riding the middle line. And good old Eric Almirola's got a good run. How about that? Oh, sort of checking up a bit while Truex finds his position. Puts Newman up top. We got to look out for Newman. He has a tendency to flip when it comes to Talladega. And Brian Scott up here. Good run for Richard Petty Motorsports. It looks like the Hendrick cars. We got Kane, and I saw Johnson and Jr. up here. Oh no, that's not Jr. Where did Jr. go? So we got Kyle Busch leading the train, followed by Jay McMurray. And McMurray is actually a pretty good plate racer. All right, we're clear. We got a 3-car breakaway here. 4-car breakaway. We'll go under the 7. Nope. Ooh. He opened the door. Riding behind McMurray. We'll use that to pass McMurray. And we'll ride in behind Kyle. Now what I'd like to do is sort of just ride with Kyle until we get closer to the checkers. No need to put ourselves into a bad spot yet, but if Kenseth starts pushing, we're going to have to go with that bottom line. Let's give Kyle a push. And Kenseth, yeah, Kenseth's there.
Still there.
Ganked by the Gibbs cars.
Still there.
So now we have to find a hole on the bottom to sneak into. Looks like behind Chase is fine. So these are definitely the cars that can sort of pull away. And if I had to run with someone, it would be Allmendinger or Chase. Let's get these Gibb cars out of the way.
Outside.
Being a Chevy, I have manufacturer allegiance. I'm playing as the 40 Landon Castle.
Still up there. Still up there.
I don't have a template, otherwise I would have made my own car.
Stay low there.
Okay, we're under Chase. And Kenseth is probably going to move down by the time we get there, so we'll let Kenseth in. It looks like we've still got Brian Scott behind us. I don't know what kind of pusher Brian Scott is, or if he's going to make the move down low. But I am not going to follow Kenseth. I'm going to put him to the outside. So that's the halfway mark. We're already in second. We can sniff the lead, but now it's all about who is going to go with us to this bottom groove. And if Kenseth gives up the bottom, if he doesn't give up the bottom, we might have to go to the high line. Oh, we have enough speed here. Slingshot engage.
Still there?
Let's shuffle Kenseth out of the groove. And there we go. At lap 10, with 9 to go, we've made our way to the front. Now it's just a question of, can we hold it? We sort of have to try to play Pied Piper and pull the high line draft on the straightaways and pull the low line draft in the corners to try to keep the lines even. Yeah, we got 2 well-formed lines behind us here. We'll ride that high groove and help out that blue car. I believe that's Almirola that made his way up here. And then in the turns, it looks like we're helping out. Is that Casey Mears? No, that's a white Ford. That could be Brad. Oh, these guys can't get it figured out. Shoot, I feel like I'm Earnhardt up here. Just sort of playing them all. I have to be real mindful because that means they're going to come with a head full of steam and try to pass me. They can't get their lives figured out there in that second groove. It looks like Brad was pushing up on Eric. I think that bottom line's starting to form up. I wish I had a concave or a convex mirror on my A-pillar to see if they're coming low or not. Is that Brad behind me? It might be. I'm mostly driving out of the mirror here, as you do at Talladega. I'm surprised these guys aren't making any headway. They can't seem to sort themselves out. Is that Johnson on the bottom? It looks like that's Johnson working with Kane to the bottom, so Jimmy's going to get to our back bumper. Geez, Johnson made a move. I'm not going to cut him off yet. It's way too early for that. If this was 2 to go or 5 to go, maybe. But with 8 to go, I'm not going to put myself in a bad position. I'll just let Larson draft up behind me and pinch Almirola a little bit down low. Oh, Jimmy's going to come up to help me. He'll drop out down to the bottom, though. In real life, I would definitely want to know who is in that second groove to see if they would be a good pusher or not. I can't tell who that is, but it looks like this bottom line is formed up really well. We need them to make their way to the outside groove. Of course, Brad's going to work with Joey. All right, Baconator. Let's get moving, man. Up top 3. No, we weren't 3. We might have been just for a minute. But leave it to Brad to put his nose in there. We got Harvick down there in that Busch car. Not Busch Series, but actually Busch Beer. So we've got some Chevy help down at the bottom. Actually, I'm just going to roll out a bit.
Clear.
Whoo! Slide on in there. I don't know who I cut off, but it's 5 to go. Leave all friendships at the door. All right, looks like the lead. Well, I was going to say the leaders are going to get formed up and do a line, but ooh, they are forcing. They're forcing Brad in the middle, away from Joey, which is probably the best thing to do. And I don't know if Brad's going to work with Jimmy that well. Let's help out Harv. I know he's fast. Oh, they're checking up just a bit. We're clear, but I'm not going to give up that bottom. I think it's 4 to go and we're in 4th, so that's a car a lap we have to pass. That can be done, especially if Harv tries to make a move, we'll push him right on by. Or if Jimmy goes, we can go. All right, Harv and Kane are going. Let's hang Joey out. Joey.
Right up there. Outside.
We're still in one big pack, so if things go wrong, we can still finish dead last. Alright, so coming to 3 to go. I want to stick with Harvick as much as I can.
So drive it away. Don't worry about your mirror, man. Go get what's in front of you.
Don't worry about my mirror. You don't know where we are. That mirror is love. The mirror is life. Alright, is Harv going to move? Yep, Harv's going to go. I'm going to go with Harv. Let's give him a shot to get by Kane.
The leader's right up there. Outside.
Alright, we're going to clear Kane in the tri-oval,
Clear.
which leaves us and Harv with 2 to go. And it looks like Jimmy was trying to put himself in that spot. Let's just push Harv.
2 to go. There you go. Go get him. The leader's right up there.
Alright, Harvick, don't you do anything stupid. If you were to brake check me, the whole pack would be involved. And it looks like the pack's running pretty single file for now. Let's give him a shot down the backstretch, try to get away from this third place car. And I saw that lapper up here. Might play into our favor. We can catch him. We'll be taking the white this time around, and the lap car will probably be a factor. Johnson's trying to make a move on the bottom. We'll have a 3 Chevy Tango. All right. Over 2.5 miles to go. Oh, Harv didn't block. Jimmy's got the push. Come on, Jimmy. Not clear of him yet, but I got the help on the bottom.
Clear.
I'm going to stick to the bottom. Try to get a whiff off of this lapper. Poor Harv. Leading with 1 to go, and he is going to get shuffled back. And I don't think Jimmy has the push to get us, especially if we start sniffing this lap vehicle. Make that tri-oval wide. Whew, we got it. How you like them apples?
Doing real good here, man. Take care of yourself, mate.
Whew.
Good job, man. That's awesome. Good job, Yuri. Hell yeah, hell of a damn day. Good job, hey, one day I sure needed that, huh? Oh, parked it in the wall, doing the burnout.
Whew.
Awesome job, dude.
And I don't think anyone wrecked out. No caution. I don't think anyone got too far out of shape. It was actually a pretty tame 19 laps as far as Talladega was concerned. We might as well do our victory celebration in the grass down here. That lapper didn't interfere with us too awful bad, which I'm pretty stoked about. I thought for sure we would catch that lap car in a bad position. We'd all be fanning out like crazy. Tear it up. Sweet. And because we started last, we're actually in the very first pit stall at the back, but no worries. We got it, we got it, we got it. Let's take a look at that finish. Those last couple laps. We had Jimmy. Yeah, where did Harvick end up going? There was when Harvick didn't come down. And Jimmy helped me out tremendously. Yeah. We were all under a blanket. Well, I don't know, that second pack back there was falling behind a bit. If the race had run much longer, that would have been interesting to see if that second pack would have caught up. But there was Jimmy Johnson trying his best to get by. but to no avail. Eric Almirola wasn't going to help him a bit. Yeah, they stayed single file, but just didn't have the oomph to get by. A successful Talladega run. That was fun. That was fun. I think I might, you know, do a weekly race. Just 10% of where the Cup guys are actually going, and see if I can, what I can do from worst starting spot. Road courses, oh man. Road courses are going to be terrible, but that's going to do it for me. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Saka. Like, share, and subscribe if you are so bold, and I will see you in the next sim racing video. Take care.